we had a little instance that went awry. So I got a very cute wake-up call at 5 a.m. this morning that my husband and I both really enjoyed. Basically, I got a 3-day trip. It's a double Miami, and today we have 3 legs. So today we are going Dallas up to Cincinnati, turning around, coming back to Dallas, and I believe it's a 3.5-hour sit before we end up going to Miami. So it is going to be a very long day. So we just got back from our Cincinnati turn, and now we have a 3.5-hour sit. So we are going to Papados and getting some food and then sitting. So we got all 7 people boarded up and ready to go to Miami, and then we had a problem with our window exit. One of the panels was missing, so now we're sitting waiting to see if they have another plane for us or what's going on, and yeah. Basically, we went to our plane and our plane had a mechanical issue, so the first plane was out. So then they called around and they found us another plane to go to, but as soon as we got there, they were deplaning, and the crew that was coming off basically said that the radar went out. And then we went into a maintenance delay, which ended in me timing out. So as a flight attendant, we have certain legalities that from the time you start, depending on contracts and everything else in place, as to what you can work in a day. So tomorrow was supposed to be going from Miami, where I was supposed to be laying over tonight. We're going Miami to San Juan, and then San Juan back to Miami. So now what I'm going to be doing on my revised day 2 is I'm going to be going from Dallas and then deadheading up to Miami. Then we will have an 18-hour layover, and then we'll end up on day 3. So we'll link back up with everybody, and I'll explain day 3 when we get to day 3, because who knows between now and then what can happen. Things are wild right now. I clearly just got to the airport. Now we're gonna go inside and go deadhead out to Miami. Okay, so I just got off of the flight. I'm in Miami right now and trying to find the shuttle, and I can't find it. I love Miami. I love just like the water, the palm trees, the weather is so nice, but also this hotel room, on point. Okay, so here is the bathroom, and I'm living for this sink. That's so cool. And a nice big shower and a little coffee set up. And this is so fancy. This girl's living her life today. Let's see. Here we go. See, check out that weather. Oh, coming in, seeing the water was so pretty. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get changed. Y'all, okay, this is so cute. Look at this, instead of a closet, that's just like so chic. Also, I feel like I have to say this. Your girl got some merch. I got merch. I am so stupid excited. But I do need to say, if you are not in a good financial situation, please do not buy my merch. I know times are tough right now. I know people are struggling. So yes, I am selling merch. But no, I do not want to sell it to people that I think are going to be financially struggling. So please, 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 I know that a lot of y'all support me, but please only support me financially if you're able to. But your girl got merch. So this is my comfort hoodie. It is kind of like the pajama hoodie. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it has like the warm inside, and it's all snuggly and feels good. And it has a big old slam clicker on it. Now, I brought 2 shirts with me. I have lots of other merch. I will show y'all my merch as I'm slowly getting it into the mail, because obviously I want to wear my own stuff. But for those of you who don't know what a slam clicker is somebody who comes on their layover and just gets to the hotel, slams the door, and clicks the lock, and they're in for the whole time, basically. They're basically somebody who doesn't go out and do a lot of stuff. So if you're currently at home watching my YouTube channel, chances are you're slam clicking or quarantining, but that you're slam clicking, you get what I mean? So yeah, slam clicker. It's flight attendant slang, and I thought it is perfect merch. I also have hats that say deadhead on them. Super funny and cool. Again, another flight attendant slang. Deadheading is when you are not part of the working crew, but you are working as basically a passenger to get you from point A to point B. So yeah, that's deadheading. So I have hats that say deadhead. And I also have layover pillows, layover towels. I have a mug that says crew juice on one side and bottle to the throttle on the other. Those are both also flight attendant slang. Crew juice is a lot of times, allegedly, when you get to your layover, you mix alcohols and juices together and the crew drinks it together on the way to the hotel. That is crew juice, and you don't always know what you're getting, and it can vary from really, really good to really, really bad. And bottle to the throttle is the amount of time that you are allowed to drink before you have to stop, and then you have to wait for your check-in time. So I believe our bottle to the throttle is 8 hours, meaning that once you hit that mark where you only have 8 hours until check-in time, you must stop drinking. So that is called bottle to the throttle. So I have a mug that says that, along with some other stuff. So definitely go check it out. I will have everything down below, and if you click on it, you can go to the full website that will have all of the products on them. But I do have a merch shelf at the bottom of this video so you can see some of my merch. This will be in a hoodie. This will also be in a short sleeve shirt. It'll be in a long sleeve shirt. But yeah, can you tell? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, one more thing. Okay, here we go. I told you I brought 2 shirts, and I did. So here is my next shirt, and it says "She Whines a Lot" with a little wine glass shadow in the back. And I also have "He Whines a Lot." They come in short sleeve options as well as long sleeve options, because I'm that person who still wears long sleeves in the summer. It's my aesthetic. But where did I get this saying from? Y'all, us on this channel, we as a slam clicking family, we are seeds. When people bury us, we grow. It's what we do. So basically, somebody decided to leave me a nice little hate comment saying she whines a lot, but people must like her because she has thousands of subscribers. And I decided, you know what? She does whine a lot with a nice wine glass, and I'm gonna make merch out of that. As soon as I saw it, I was like, what a great merch idea. She does whine a lot. So I have She Whines a Lot shirts and He Whines a Lot shirts, so y'all can go check those out as well, because we grow from people's rude comments. Next thing I want to show y'all is the food that I packed. I did bring along my Hot Logic Mini, which is a good thing because it looks like I have a fridge and no microwave. Yeah, so we are going to be using this to heat up my food. She heavy today. She feeling real thick, because it's quarantine season and we're gaining the quarantine 15 apparently. So we have a good old ice pack. This actually came with my food. My husband and I ordered food, and don't mind my nails, I had to do them myself. My husband and I ordered food from Trifecta. It's an organic meal delivery. Now, I haven't been following the best of diets. I'm not too concerned. When this ends, I know how to work out in the gym, I know how to eat healthy, and I know I'll get right back in shape. So a little extra cushion is okay right now. Okay, so I ordered keto food. I think right now I'm gonna like start doing low carb. I don't know that I necessarily want to do keto, because for those of you who don't know, if you do keto and then you eat more carbs than you're supposed to, you kick yourself out of ketosis. So that's kind of the difference between keto and just low carb. I don't really need a bunch of the carbs right now. I'm not really working out much. So anyways, this is going to be the keto version of the Trifecta meal service. So the first meal that I brought is this almond crusted cod. It looks super good. And the other thing about this is like it has like all of the macros right here, so I can see exactly. It's 39 grams of protein, 43 grams of fat, 17 grams of carbs, and you can go to the back and see that this whole meal is 600 calories. So I brought this one. I also brought ground beef with cauliflower. I also brought walnut parmesan garlic salmon. That looks so good. And then another ice pack in here. And then I brought curry grilled chicken breast. This is probably the one that I'm like the most excited about. I love a good curry, and I haven't had curry in quite a long time. And last but not least, I brought this with cheesy bacon chicken, and like these are mushrooms over here. And some broccoli. They look so good. So basically I'm going to try and throw these in my warmer, because they do have cooking instructions in the back for you to follow. I do also have some more of these meals at home, but these are the ones that I brought. I think I got like 7 total, and they had a really good sale going on. I think it was like 40 or 50% off or something. I don't know, it was a crazy sale. So we got a lot of the stuff. My husband got 7 meals. We also got some chicken on the side. I'm lazy. It's not that I don't know how to cook, but I just like, I find an excuse more than I find time to cook, if that makes sense. So I can get really lazy about cooking, and then when I don't want to cook, that's where I get myself into trouble, where I eat a bunch of stuff, like a whole sleeve of Oreos that I had no business eating. I also brought a Tupperware container with a lid, just in case I eat any of these meals and then I don't want the entire thing. I wanted a place that I could store them, so I did bring a Tupperware. I brought my ice pack. I also, up here, I have 2 Slim Jims that I ate on the last flight. Whoopsie daisy. Another one just in case. They're a quick, easy snack, high in fat and have a little bit of protein. I also have my silverware that I can clean and reuse. I have my gummies, so these are my biotin and collagen. I also have my multivitamin, and I brought a water flavors to add to my water. So that's all the food I brought. Hopefully we don't order any food and stick to our regular programming. Okay, so we'll just leave that there, and then I just put all of the meals in here and put the ice packs and stuff in the back. And they have little waters in here, which is nice. Ooh, let's see, what time is it? Okay, so it's 3:38. I'm not super hungry right now, so I'm just gonna wait until I do get hungry. I haven't gotten a video posted in like, I think it's been 8 days or so right now, and I'm really disappointed in myself because usually I try to post a video 1 to 2 a week, sometimes 3 if I really am on top of it. But I have been so stupid busy, like so busy and flying. I've been flying a lot compared to normal, but a lot. So my schedule's been a little bit tight. I've been working on merch. I've been working on lashes. I've been working on a lot of different things that I've got my hands into. So that's why I haven't been as consistent this week with posting a video, but I have one that's almost done. So I'm going to work on that until I get hungry and get that posted to you. Okay, so it's 4:39. I just made an Instagram post about my merch and got off the phone with my husband. Our poor Bubba cannot catch a break. He got intestinal worms and we treated him for that. And now he has a poor ear infection. My little baby, but we're on it. We like have a very close relationship with our vets. I'm getting kind of hungry. I think I'm going to check this one out. I think I'm gonna do the curry, and let's see if we can do it in the warmer. So I plugged in the Hot Logic to get my bobby pin out of here. So I plugged in the Hot Logic into the wall, so it should start warming up. I'm just gonna take this stick off, and then we're just gonna throw it on in there. Okay, and I guess we'll come back and check on it. Okay, so I just opened it up. It feels so warm. It smells good. Okay, so I just did the most ratchet job of opening this, but whatever. I have scissors or a knife or anything. I had to just use my fork and my hands, but let's eat. So right now it is 7:28. Oh no, my laptop's about to die. I figured the meals took quite a bit of time to cook, so as soon as I ate, I popped another meal into the warmer, which might have been a little too soon, but too late. It's time to eat. Nice and warm. This is the walnut crusted salmon. So the plastic is difficult to get off, like when you're in a hotel room, but other than that, it looks super good. There's mushrooms and cauliflower. I'm not sponsored by Trifecta, but I want to be. Got my video all done and posted, and I've been spending the last like hour or so responding to y'all, which is pretty cool. But I think it's time to kind of start like winding on down. Alrighty, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. So I just finished packing up all of my stuff and we're gonna head downstairs. I'm leaving about 15 minutes earlier than they are to the airport. Maybe if we're lucky we can find some coffee. But yeah, let's get ready to head downstairs. So so I just got into the Miami airport. I got some Starbucks as always, and now I'm just waiting on my crew to get here. Hi! Welcome home, are you excited? Oh, you're so excited. Hello. Okay, so I kind of wanted to like fill in the blanks here, but also I wanted to just show you a few more merch items that have come into the mail, along with, let's have a little bit of a chit chat. So this is one of them. This is the black on black. So you can see it's a little bit harder to read, but this is just like the long sleeve fit that says slam clicker on it. I did want to show you like a good black on black, so in case you do order something like this, you can see exactly how it's going to look. I think it's super sleek, but anyways, this is going to be my long sleeve shirt. Super comfy. Now let's move on and let me show you the pillow I ordered. Okay, so here is one of my layover pillows. This is the cursive with the black writing. I do also have white writing, and on the pillows you can choose from a variety of colors. So I picked a really nice mint, which obviously matches the flowers I just bought, which is really cute. And so the pillows are pretty fluffy. I don't know that it would be like a sleeping pillow. It's probably more of a decorative pillow, but I do like the material and it does feel really nice. So there's an example of one of my pillows. Over here we actually have a towel, which I will lay out for you. Don't mind this room. This is actually one of our spare bedrooms that we are still remodeling, so our foam roll and a bunch of other stuff. So the whole thing doesn't necessarily fit on the table because, as you can see, they are pretty long, but this is like the perfect like beach towel. It is fairly thin, so it should be pretty easy to pack, and it is ridiculously soft. It is super soft, and it says layover. I do have these with white writing. I also have them with black and a bunch of fun, cool colors. So I chose a pink because your girl loves a little bit of pink. Okay, so there you go. I did want to show you just a few more items of my merch that I have got in, but now let's sit down and have just like a little bit of a chit chat. Now, I don't think this is going to be the most fun of conversations, and please don't mind my nails. I picked them all off because I had 2 of them break because your girl had to do them herself. Now, the first thing I want to talk about, okay, so you're gonna notice by at this point on the 3rd day of my trip, I did not get a lot of film, and that's because we had a little instance that went awry. Now, I'm going to leave my personal opinions out of the situation and just kind of spit the facts. Not going to be going into details, but it has been in the news a lot lately, and so I do want to share with y'all that I was one of the people that had to work a flight with cruise ship workers on them. So that flight from Miami to Dallas did have cruise ship workers. Now, do I have an opinion on the situation? Absolutely. Do I feel like I should share it? No. I think like I'm just going to keep this one to myself, but yes, I do have an opinion on the situation. It has been in the news a lot lately about flight attendants not working those flights and refusing to work those flights, and yeah, those are just facts. That is the first flight that I have chosen to wear a face mask on. I have asthma, so those face masks can be really hard for me to breathe. So after we got back to Dallas, we had to have some conversations with the union and some other stuff, and this is the part that I'm not going to get into, but yeah, so that's basically what happened. So after that, you're not going to see a lot of footage. I basically just went and worked, and we dealt with what we had to deal with. So yeah, I did want to share that with y'all because you are going to know I had a full day of flying, a 13-hour duty day of flying, but yet on the 3rd day, the video kind of abruptly stops, and that's because we had some stuff that we had to handle because I was one of the people that had to work on the cruise ship worker flights. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and move on from here. So the next thing that I feel like we need to talk about is a lot of y'all have been asking me, am I still going to fly? Am I taking a leave? What's going on with that? Why am I continuing to fly? Because I have been getting a lot of comments and questions asking about this kind of stuff. So I felt like I should address it. Now, many of you do know that airlines are offering leaves, and that's kind of to help out the workers as well as the airline because there is not as much flying. I know that we have reduced our flying down to 60% this month, and it's gonna go down again to 20% next month. I know that many of y'all know I have asthma, so am I concerned with this? Yeah, I am. Like, I don't think I would die from it, but is it concerning? Absolutely. But here is why
I am not going to take a leave. So airlines have been offering 1, 3, 6, 9, and 12-month leaves. They have also been offering early outs with the company. Now, I know my airline was originally doing unpaid leaves, and then they did switch it over to a small paid leave, and the amount of pay would basically just cover the health insurance of myself, my husband, and our dog. So that was an option, and we did heavily talk about it. We heavily considered it, and I was originally going to take a leave. That was the plan. But life happens. So basically my husband's tattoo shop ended up shutting down. It's been shut down for, I think, over a month now. I'm not sure when it's going to open again, and I'm not sure how many people are going to want tattoos after it does open. So there goes a whole income for our family in there. Also, as far as YouTube and stuff goes, a lot of companies are not advertising right now. So sponsorships and things like that are kind of pulling out. Now, I do have sponsorships in the works, but I don't have nearly as many as normal, so that income is also slowly pulling out. Another thing that I have is my affiliates. Now my affiliates, people aren't shopping right now. My merch, my lashes, people aren't shopping as much right now, so those incomes are lessened as well. The government bailout, there has been a bailout in talks to help the airlines with providing money to help keep the workers at their pay around, and part of the agreement says that airlines cannot furlough, which is kind of like laying off their employees, until September. But the harsh reality is come September, there is a chance we can all be furloughed. There's other variables involved, and again, lots of unknowns. So not only are my husband and I taking a financial hit right now, and because of immigration stuff, taking government assistance isn't always the best idea, but that's its own topic of conversation to be between my husband and I, because he does apply for his citizenship next year. We have to consider that. We have to consider a lot of other things for our household, but truth be told, we want to prepare. If a storm comes, we want to be able to weather it, and stuff that we have to go through that other families may not have to deal with. So yeah, I know this wasn't the most fun conversation, but I did want to go ahead and cover that and answer some of your questions as to why I'm still going to continue to fly. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and go check out my merch. I am so excited to share with you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.